is.
You're telling me I need to commit to 1,000 episodes?
Really, you only need to commit to like 400. But
that's not any better.
Am I the asshole for telling my teacher she's not allowed to give my group members a better grade? Am I the a-hole for making my daughter's boyfriend buy a new t-shirt? This is Bello. What's worse, this gift or showing up with a Costco pallet of deodorant?
This is Darrien. I mean, turtles are definitely racist.
And this is Paddy. You one goat, you're the goat f***er.
And this is Jared Your Peers. Let's go. So, if you're watching this right now, guys, we are on YouTube. We've made it to the small screen. We are on people's iPhones.
Like we already were on the TikTok and the Instagram, which you should follow. But now you get to see us live and in action. You get to see our silly faces, what we do whenever you guys can't see us.
Yep, we've had some upgrades.
Upgrades, people, upgrades. That's how we make the dough.
So, if you're listening, that's great. We love you guys. Please keep listening. Leave a review. Suggest us to your friends. Play us loudly in public so other people... That's the best way to spread the word. But if you're curious about seeing our facial expressions while we're talking, you can do that. We are on YouTube like we said we would because we are men of our word. And we do what we promise. Speaking of which, cheers with some OJ. Sadly,
I don't have a drink, so
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Okay, straight edge.
I just don't. I'm in the process of moving, so this room, as you can see, there's a blank wall behind me right now. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, I will have an upgrade and we'll have something cool like Darrien behind me. But this is like week 1 of living in this apartment, so this room literally has a cat tree. Cat scratching post, dolly, and my golf clubs, and that's about it. And this desk.
What else do you need?
That's true. Honestly, that's all we need for the guest room. So
yeah,
is the cat tree for you?
Yes, I like to sleep up there. I perch up top. I like to watch things from the window, chirp at birds. You know,
Paddy has very sharp nails. Very sharp nails.
And they're very long too, but they can retract into his fingertips.
Mm-hmm. I'm basically Wolverine.
Basically,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
I'm with you there.
Cool.
My back wall is also very blank. It feels like I moved a week ago, even though that's not the case.
Haven't you lived there for like 2.5 months?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I moved at the end of November, but between travel and the holidays and like work travel and shit, it feels like I've been home like a week and a half, essentially. Gotta sit down and put some shit up, but that'll be soon. Hopefully, because now we're visual, and we weren't visual before. And speaking of visuals, Darrien alluded to it earlier. We have a TikTok, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter Paddy doesn't post on, and a Reddit that I didn't know existed until a little bit ago. Follow us. We want to interact with y'all. We want to, see what's going on in the minds of our
send us stories.
5s of listeners.
Yeah,
I want to do a fan story.
I do it so bad. Please.
I want to do a fan story so badly. It would be so funny.
Yeah.
To talk about something someone actually sent us.
Yeah, and I'll say it a little slower this time. If you have a story that you want us to review, jaredofyourpeers@gmail.com.
There you go.
Or go on the Reddit, because Bello is gonna start using it. Not Twitter though. Just consider Twitter imaginary. It'll just be like
it's a hellscape.
Yeah, it will know that you like us by following us on Twitter, but you will not learn anything from Twitter ever. So
no, God no. It's like those famous people that have like 2.3 million followers with no posts.
Yes,
and it's just a confirmed like I think Kendrick Lamar's like that. He might have like 2 posts on his Instagram.
So we're pretty much Kendrick Lamar as well.
We're pretty much Kendrick Lamar. Yeah,
basically.
That's what I'm alluding to.
Come on,
and not saying words. That being said, we just got back from the new year. We just all of us were traveling. I was traveling yesterday. I am so happy to be home for the love of God. And I feel it's time we dive into some stories. To be fair, it's been couple weeks. Like, this might be the longest we've gone ever without recording.
This is
just due to the
100%
holiday.
the longest we've
Yeah.
gone. And I mean,
since
we
we
started recording what, back in March? April, March?
Yeah,
So
March, April, yeah.
good 9 months of recording, and I don't think we were off for longer than 2-3 weeks, and we've been off for probably a good month now.
Yeah. And it felt weird because we were still putting stuff out at the end of the year, but we had already, peek behind the curtain. We had already recorded it so much earlier. So we've had like a good span. Paddy's been a little bit more in practice because he's got the 2-minute drill, his sports podcast.
Yes, I had recorded 2 of those over the past month or so.
Yeah, but we're all rusty. It's gonna be so interesting being back.
I know. It's kind of like fucking me up. That's like, I was like getting ready for the intro. I was like, oh shit, it's not like off the top of my head. Like, I have to think about this.
Not off the dome.
Not anymore. So, with that being said, let's get into practice, boys. We're talking about practice today, which means we are talking about stories and whether these people should be executed or not. Am I the asshole for telling my teacher she's not allowed to give my group members a better grade? This comes from Reddit user Bridge of Incident.
I give
unique.
That 3 Macaulay Culkins.
Out of?
I'm just letting you guys know. No, the scale is a mystery.
I've
been walking around doing this.
I hate this. You've been doing it a couple times.
I've been doing every this time for weeks.
It's still annoying.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it.
How tall is Macaulay Culkin? Is that how you say his name? Macaulay?
Well, it's specifically the kid version of Macaulay Culkin, like Home Alone 2 Macaulay Culkin.
So like 3 feet tall, probably.
Yeah.
He was
older,
over 3 feet tall.
You think?
Yeah. 4 feet.
Probably closer to
4. He was a kid. He was tiny. They could have punted him.
Okay.
We're back. We're back, boys.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. 3 Macaulay Culkins. That's what I'll give that name.
All right. So, I, 16 female, am in a group project class. We were in groups of 3, and I was paired with Lana, 16 female, and Ian, 16 male. We had a week to make a presentation. I did the research, wrote most of the scripts, and put together the slides. Lana showed up once and gave me a few printed pictures for our presentation. That's the only time she helped. She then spent the rest of the week not doing anything. Ian helped a bit, but not much. We all presented, and the teacher said we all did a good job. Then she graded us. We use a different grade system, in parentheses. Not quite sure what that is. Lana got a 10 out of 10. Ian got a 9 out of 10. And I got a 7 out of 10.
Damn.
Ooh. It wasn't even close. Like, it was a significant drop. I mean, 7 out of 10, they don't want to call it a 70, but that's what it is.
It's crazy to think about because in my head, being in the workforce, 7 out of 10 is pretty decent, actually. Like, if you get a 7 out of 10 on a performance review, that's usually like pretty decent, pretty solid. I have to remember, like, no, you got to go back to school. School is a 7 out of 10 is like damn near failing. You were 1 point from failing.
Yeah, literally an F.
Yeah.
Yeah, D's, man. Keep up with the kids. I
Yeah,
actually don't know
you're
why
trying
he's
to
been saying
say, hello, kids. I'm fellow kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, fellow kids. Yeah.
Don't make me spill my drink this early.
I'm the guy who measures things in Macaulay Culkin's. Bello's the D's guy. Paddy, what are you? Who are you?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Oh, you'll get there one day, buddy. You'll grow up one day.
Probably not.
One day when you're older, maybe.
Yeah. I got upset and asked the teacher for the reason that she gave me the lowest grade. All she said was that Lana was more confident during the presentation and Ian helped with the visuals. I said that I did 90% of the work and that it wasn't fair. She then said that grades are based on presentation, not effort. The teacher looked annoyed and said that she graded fairly and I shouldn't be upset with her grading based on how active we were during a presentation. Now my teacher is telling my parents that I was rude and disrespectful and that I'm acting like I'm entitled. Lana said I was being too much and I should have just asked nicely. I feel like I'm not the problem. If I worked the hardest, I should have gotten the grade I deserved. Am I the asshole?
This is
That
hard,
sucks.
man.
That sucks.
Yeah. Tough kumquats. No, that's what grade did they say they were in? Like, where are they in
16
life?
years old. So
Okay,
I also
so
don't
they're
know
in
if it's
high
United
school.
States or not. May not. I don't know how that works in other countries.
I think it's
They're
around
in
the
high
same.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle of high school.
So, I mean, honestly, it's a high school grade. It's not that big a deal. But also, like, I get her being like pissed about the grade and stuff. But at a certain point, like, we all know those people in high school who, like, when you're in a group of them, you're like, oh, I'm screwed. They're not going to do anything. And you just can't. You're not going to fail. So you do it yourself. I understand her saying, like, I want a better grade. Like, what the actual hell? But if the actual criteria is on the presentation itself, you might just be SOL. Like, I mean, it sucks, but like, technically the teacher isn't wrong for giving you a lower grade. Like, yikes. Like, I don't know. It's a toss up, you know?
This is why team evaluations are so important on group projects for like evaluating like who did what at the end, so like the teacher professor can like understand what was going on in the group. Like my freshman year I had a group project and there was this one guy, his name was Gus, and
I love how we're naming names. You're
yeah,
like,
I don't like this guy. I didn't like him all throughout college. So like if he ever heard this, I would be totally fine with him knowing that I don't fuck with you, Gus. So
Gus.
He like didn't show up to anything. Like we did all the work. It was like, I think it was a 4-person group. And we did everything. He would kind of just show up, and if he showed up, he didn't really work. And then at the end, there was like an evaluation saying like 1 out of 10, like how much did this person do? Like you can leave a comment. We all obliterated this man in the survey. And I think he failed the project.
Nice.
I think he like straight up failed the project. But I was like, dude, if you don't like do anything, like, do you really think I want to be at the library at like 7 p.m. instead of hanging out with my friends like you are? Like, no, but I need to do this to just get it done. Like it, and it wasn't even like a big project. It just took us like an hour, and he just was like, nope, I'm not doing it. And I'm pretty sure, I think he might have failed the class.
Get fucked, Gus.
But that's why it's so important to like have like evals at the end, because like then you can do something like that. But if it's just based off of presentation, you're kind of out of luck, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a tough scene. I do love those stories, like with those evaluations. I don't know if this happened to everyone. I know I had plenty of experiences with those evaluations where then you get the most satisfying text in the group chat that's like, guys, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, he texted the group chat. Was like,
failed.
He's like, what did you guys get? And we were like, oh, I think we got like a B+ or like an A- on it. He goes, I got a D. we're like, dude, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's too good.
And usually they know, like they're not dumb. They're like, what? Why did you guys do that? It's like, what did you think I was gonna do? And then
you think I was just gonna write Gus was
victim.
a beautiful part of this team?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Gus really pulled his weight here. No, buddy.
Always. And then they're victims. They're like, wow, I'm going to fail this class because of you guys. You guys have done this to me now. Like,
this is your fault.
That is so cruel. I would never do that to somebody. It's like, okay, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't fuck with me, and I didn't fuck with him for the rest of college.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really his fault. Yeah. I mean, he created the beef. So, Gus, if you're out there, fuck you. I really don't know what else to say.
That's true.
Appreciate it. See, those are my ride or dies right there.
Yeah.
That's a great point though, Paddy, because it is tough to not do that in this situation. My thing is, and this is something I think people know about me, authority issues a lot of them don't even come from my parents. People are like, oh yeah, your parents. It's actually not. It was from school. I fucking hated school for shit like this. Because then if you complain, the teacher's like, you're entitled.
Now, to be
In
fair,
real life,
if the teachers seem to have said that like the grading was based on the presentation. If there was like a rubric or like an outline saying like, hey, this is going to be graded on your presentation more so than like the prep or the contents, then it's kind of on the person being like, hey, you probably knew going in that you needed to be like an active part of the presentation. And listen, I've been part of group presentations with both guys and girls where you just know that their like personality and character is like good for presenting, and they're going to be able to like, no matter if they did the work, know the work or whatever, sound confident, be good at presenting, like get up there and put on a show and just get that 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh no, and I agree with that. Like it definitely, if there was like a rubric and it's like, hey, 30% of the grade is presentation, like physical presentation, 70% is like actually presenting it, you're kind of fucked. Because specifically, like, I think all you can kind of do is go and be like, hey, what would you have given us if we just didn't have a presentation then? If it's all about the act of presenting it. The issue is then they could just be like, oh, okay, like you would get a 5 out of 10 and they would get an 8 and then Ian would get a 7 or whatever. Because then all you're doing is dragging them down. Because it's like, well, I deserve a 7 and they should be lower. Like, and they should get
that was
lower
the
grades.
thing. It was like, okay. Like, yeah, I mean, you can't, don't hate the game. Like, at the end of the day, like, you knew from the beginning you were that type of person. That you were like, oh, I'm just going to do this myself. But, like, also waiting until after you get grades, because you were probably just so confident that you were going to get a good grade that it didn't matter. And then, like, waiting until after grades come out and then complaining. Like, I'm always like, get out in front of that shit. Like, if you're going to say something, like, turn it in and be like, yo, like, my partners didn't do anything. I've been, like, slaving away over this thing. And then at least the teacher goes into the grading, like, knowing. But you waited, and now you're mad. Like, come on.
This actually did bring it, like, literally just now. This wasn't prior to this. I just remembered a story that I have, which is one of the reasons I hate these fucking situations for me when I was growing up. And again, why I hate this shit. I'll never forget, in the 4th grade, I had to do a similar thing, a presentation.
You really won't ever forget.
No,
4th grade,
because it just came back. I literally forgot because it just reminded me of this so much.
He was traumatized by this experience.
I hated group projects because it's also not how it is in the workforce either.
Dude, you were like 9.
Yeah.
And he still remembers it with full vitriol.
Yeah. Well, because my mom was like a hard ass. Like if I came back with a 70, she would have been like, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? And it was same thing. Like we had to prep. It was only like an hour of prep and then presentation. And then we all decided like what parts we're going to speak on. And then this other girl in the group just said my part. Like she just kept going and said my whole part. And I was like,
she snaked you.
And then I only had like, I tried to come up with something, but it was like 2 sentences. And I was like, that's it. Like, that's all there is. There's nothing else to say about this. And at the end, I was like, hey, I was like going to say more, but I kind of got fucked. And I'll never forget, my teacher was like,
he said this as a 4th grader.
Yeah, that's exactly verbatim what I said.
What the hell?
And he was just like, well, you should have prepared better. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. You should have prepared better and been prepared to like speak about it more. And I was like, what the? And I got something like this. Maybe it was like a B- or something. But like, as a kid, that my mom was like, you got a 94? Why didn't you get a 99? I don't understand.
I'd have been like, what did you get in school, Mom? And then I would have got smacked.
You know that actually
I've never understood the like strict parent grade thing. Like,
oh, my mom
like going home and being like all excited, like I got a 94, and they're like, what happened to the other 6 points?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like, I don't know. I grew up very different. Like my parents were like, hey, if you put your best out there, like you study, you do what you need to do, like you get by, like that's good. Like they were never like, holy shit, we're checking your report cards when you're like when you come home with them, like I don't think my dad ever looked at a report card for me. We did get notes of concern though at my school. Like they would send home
what were they
notes of
concerned about,
concern.
Paddy?
They'd be like, he might be dumb. I don't know.
So it was like behavior things or like grade things. So like if I got a bad grade, they'd be like, hey, like Paddy failed this math test or something. But like there was also like behavior ones where it was like Paddy was a dickhead to another person. And
That's
so
whack.
like there was that. And the best one that I ever heard was from one of my friends in high school. His name's Connor. And he put this as his senior quote in the yearbook when we graduated. But it said, Connor is physically here, but mentally he's elsewhere. And it was just the funniest thing. He like showed it to all of us. He's like, yeah, they're like, they called it. I was not there. I was somewhere else.
Dude, that's like
teacher turned psychologist.
He's learning to astrally project while in my class.
He's doing the Doctor Strange.
That's what you gotta do.
I can see all realities.
I felt so bad because of this, but like I used to be like the kid who stayed up until like 3 a.m. every freaking night, and then also had to go to school early for band. Shout out my band nerds. But yeah, I would go to school at like 6:30 in the morning because I had band practice, and then I was up until 3. So every B day, we had like A and B days that we would alternate. I would just fall asleep in my calculus class, like literally just leaned back against the freaking wall, head down like this, and then I would just wake up at the end of class. And they were an hour and a half long because there were only 4 a day. So literally I would just sleep through the entire class, and I'm like, this is not good. I don't know how to do math now because I keep falling asleep, but I never learn my lesson. I ended up getting a pretty good grade in that class, but it was a struggle to get there. I'll say that.
I feel
this
like
is bad because of all the calculus that you do in your day-to-day life, right?
You know what? You're
that
right,
would be
actually.
super helpful to know because we do so much calculus.
And
you know, when we all used to work
tangent.
together and I used to walk over and be like, Darrien, these derivatives are really getting to me. I can't figure out why or how we need to do this.
Yeah, I was about to say like a joke about the Pythagorean theorem, and then I remembered that that's geometry. So
that is geometry. Same.
That is why don't fall asleep in math class, kids.
Well, you know what? I'll even make the argument that geometry might be one of the most useful maths, not for the content, but just for the concept of because this is actually relevant to your job. So much fucking isn't. But what is really relevant is like, dude, you can't just say things. You need to tell me like how you're proving what you're saying. And that actually is relevant. And if you're gonna just say things,
be extremely confident.
That's
and then no one will question you.
Well, the only time you don't have to do that's when you're talking to the client. Then you don't have to prove anything. You just say like that number feels really high, guys.
Everyone we know is like lies to clients.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this whole story, it pisses me off, and that's why I included it, but I actually was not sure who the asshole was. So are we ready to vote?
Yeah, first one at 2026.
Oh, and we get into the story. I'm going to backtrack. This is episode 25, guys. We almost have like a mini celebration. We're 25 full episodes in, including 2-minute drill and deliberation room. We're way more than that. But of the main line series. So,
that's crazy.
For episode 25, ruling number 1, Darrien, is she the asshole?
Yes, she is, because I mentioned this earlier. She waited until after she got the grades and then wanted to go back. And honestly, the teacher was not playing around. So it was always going to be her staying at that 7, and she was going to drag down her team members to where she was at. That's pretty slimy. I get it. But again, you gotta go before those grades come out. And then I would have been all on your side. But yes, you are the asshole.
Paddy.
Yeah, probably. It's like you get to the point, like at 16, you're like old enough to vouch for yourself and understand consequences and all that. And like, you know how the world works a little bit. You should have known that it was graded on the presentation, and you should have known to go to the teacher and say, I'm not getting help anywhere. These two numbnuts over here are doing shit. They're fucking playing with themselves in the corner, so.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
Pause.
Yes, that's what you're doing.
We have a visual. Timeout on the play. I almost did that and said they can't see it. I was like, oh, they can.
They can. So they can see me laughing when I say that and just looking to get a reaction from you two. But yeah, no, they're the asshole. Can't be doing that, man.
It's crazy because it's my turn to vote, and I feel like I still haven't decided.
That's a problem.
But I know.
You're a problem.
I am gonna say asshole.
There you go. Good job.
Clean
That was loud.
sweep on the first one of the year.
Clean asshole on the first one of the year.
What?
What? Oh God, guys, we have to have a thing. We have to have a thing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I keep going back and forth because I hate most. I don't want to say I hate teachers. I just hate the way the school system works. That sometimes I feel like you get fucked over for something completely out of your control, and they're like, "Sorry, I don't know what to tell you."
It's kind of life, though, too, man.
It's true.
That's
like
life.
We were talking about things that's like that are relevant in life. That actually is relevant in life. Is sometimes you get fucked.
Sometimes you just get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fuck one goat, you're the goat fucker.
Okay.
This is true.
But I have to assume in the rubric there is something that's like it's 50-50, like 50% presentation physical, 50% presentation like vocal.
Yeah.
And if you did not get ahead of it, I mean, it's tough too because I get it. You don't want to be a snitch. You don't want to be like, hey, these motherfuckers didn't do anything, and then everyone's like, wow, you fucking snitch. But yeah, it's kind of tough. You should have gone about it like nicer. You should have been like, hey, I get where you're coming from, but like, I didn't want to be a snitch, but like they really did not help me. I
didn't want to snitch, but I'm gonna snitch.
Well, once you get the grade, yeah.
I don't want to do this, but well, that's what they all say.
You have to, this is a good opportunity, for workforce, like how things are gonna be in real life, to go and be like, hey, I was unable to work on my vocal presentation because of how much of the workload I had to take of the physical presentation. So I just had no time to prepare, making
how
sure
much of that load you had to take.
Okay, Paddy is on a tear right now. We need to stop him.
I'm cooking on this shit right now.
He's the only one not drinking. So
I'm cooking on this shit.
He's the only one not drinking any OJ.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, hey, man, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I feel like I say that all the time in life. That's life. I was looking.
It's the way of the road.
Yeah. I was looking back. That's life. That joke originated in episode 8.
Damn.
Jeez. We are 17 episodes removed from that joke coming to life.
That's crazy.
People got a lot of catching up to do.
They do.
That's true. Go back and listen to all of them. You're going to be like so appreciative of what's happening right now whenever you listen to the first 24 episodes and all the minisodes and all of the 2-minute drill episodes also. And then you're going to get here. It's like starting One Piece.
Wait. And then you're going to go to the TikTok and the Instagram and like and save all of those and then send them to all of your friends and post them on your story. Yeah. Then
you're right.
Get to the YouTube. Oh, and then go watch all the old YouTube videos too that don't have audio and then come back.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
You guys have a lot of watching to do, man.
Yeah, and then once you get here, it'll be so rewarding.
It's true. It gets good after episode 678 of One Piece. So.
As a One Piece fan, I feel that pain.
I just saw like a headline. Speaking of One Piece, it said season 1 is done after like over 1,000 episodes.
That's not a meme. That's real,
dude.
Like, that's
actually legit.
Like that just doesn't make sense.
Mind you, all the next seasons, each season from now on is going to be like 25 episodes.
But
get season
nervous
1 is like 1,100.
About like committing to a show with like 10 episodes. I'm like, can I commit to this?
One Piece is.
You're telling me I need to commit to 1,000 episodes?
Really, you only need to commit to like 400.
But that's not any better. I have never watched a TV show that had that many episodes.
Well,
okay, wait.
there's always
Let's
a
do some math here, because and we gotta, I'll keep it moving because the next story is long, but
Oh
quick.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If
It's
you're saying
really,
that, we're
if you
cooked.
watch one pace where they cut out all the stupid bullshit, it's more like 400, and then each episode is like 20 minutes, so you could divide that by 3. It's really like a little over 100 episodes of like a
Yeah, the
real
episodes are
TV
really
show.
short. Because like half of the episode is just like recap
That
of
was
the last
nerd
episode
math.
and then teasers.
That was
for the
nerd
extra.
math you just did.
It was.
Oh.
Anime is meant to fit the 30-minute TV time slot, not the hour-long TV time slot. So it's a 20-minute episode versus a 30-minute.
I will not be watching.
Hour.
Just watch Death Note, and then you'll never be able to stop watching anime again.
I have a hot take that I don't like that anime, but whatever floats your boat.
You're actually
I watch so much anime, and that's like the one I watched. I was like, this is so mid.
I love Death Note.
But
Great.
you
That's what
we'll-
got my fiance in it.
we'll keep it moving. This one's long only because it has fucking 5 updates, and I feel like 3 of those updates are completely unnecessary.
It's like, buddy, we don't care anymore.
Yeah,
You're
it's
already
over.
the asshole.
I'm sorry or congratulations. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's like,
reading all that.
Not reading that
Explain
essay.
myself a little bit more. I don't think you guys understood the whole story. That's why you said I'm the asshole. That's
Yeah.
literally what it is.
Am I the a-hole for making my daughter's boyfriend buy a new t-shirt? This comes from Reddit user Freud's Driver.
One Macaulay Culkin.
Really? I actually kind of like Freud's Driver.
No, I don't know
1.23
why. But,
Macaulay Culkins.
What's his wife's name? London Tipton? Her name now?
who cares?
Mm.
Damn.
I'm
we have
kidding.
A certified woman hater in the chat, guys.
Wow.
I
Can
literally
we get F's
was
in the
about
chat?
to answer. I was about to answer, and then I forgot her name. I didn't forget. I lost confidence in the fact that I actually knew her name. So,
So
then I said,
you went straight
"Who
to
cares?"
misogyny, is what you did.
It's more like I went straight to just blind hate. Just blind. I didn't see color,
okay.
sex. Come on! I thought this was America. Damn.
Oh, you hate her because she's.
The gavel comes out in the first
Yeah.
episode.
Okay. Can you please settle a mild dispute for my family? I think
Not
mild's a
mild.
pretty aggressive
Yeah.
statement here. The 23rd of December, my daughter, 19, daughter's boyfriend, also 19, came for dinner. We had a dinner then because he's going away with his family for Christmas. He arrived, rang the bell, and I answered the door. He came in, took off his jacket, and that's when I saw it. He was wearing a t-shirt that said, "It's not gonna suck itself."
Oh my god.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
bad
balls
choice of
that
shirt,
you
man.
have to wear that to your
Oh my
girlfriend's
God.
parents' house is absurd.
What are you thinking? I mean, clearly he's not thinking.
God.
That's what I'm learning in this moment. Like, even if it's true, that's a
Dude,
bold move, man.
He
People
texted
die
his
over this.
like group chat of boys, like whether high school or college. I was like, "Yo, I'm wearing this shirt. This is gonna be hilarious."
Yeah,
And
dude,
then
I'm wearing
text
this over
back
to Ashley's, man.
Later, and it's like, "By the way, guys, did not go well.
Yeah.
Did
I am
did
now
not
wearing
land.
a different shirt that is not
Joke
that one that
did
I
not
wore
land.
originally.
He definitely pre-gamed the family dinner, and then right before leaving was like, "The dad's a funny guy. He'll think
Yeah, like
it's
he
funny."
loves me. They always think too that they're like the beloved child. They're like, dude, he loves me. He's gonna get it. He gets it, right? No, he doesn't. It's his daughter, dude. Come on.
I took one look at that shirt and asked him if he had any money. He said no, broke boy, and asked why. I told him that the shirt showed a marked lack of respect for both my daughter and my wife. I pulled 2 20s out of my wallet and quietly ushered him back out of the door and towards the Walmart 3 miles away. I told him to buy a more respectful shirt and come back with it on. Mind you, this whole exchange took place between him and I without an audience. He was gone for 15 minutes and came back with a nice polo shirt on. We had a nice dinner together and nothing was mentioned of the incident. The next day, my daughter came to me, says he mother. I'm going to guess he meant the mother, but that's still weird. And told us what I did and humiliated him. They aren't in breakup territory or anything, and no yelling or anything of that sort went on. My wife did tell me I could have handled it different. So Reddit, am I wrong for handling it this way? If so, how could I have handled it? There is an edit that I feel like we need before we even discuss further.
Okay.
Actually, it's just, I'm going to cut out the rest of this because it's very dumb. Basically, he's 57 and a long-haul truck driver. So that's all. The rest of it is like, when I was growing up, I also had moments of stupidity, but I wasn't like that. That's all it is. There's nothing of like content in there.
Every parent seems to think that their mistakes were like so much less bad than their like kids or like kids nowadays. They're like, I burned down in elementary school, but like, look at what's going on now. Like, come on.
It
like,
was a different age, man. It was a different time.
I have a family member. I won't expose which family member, but family member not in like the cousins or like my age. They're older. That when in college, they almost dropped a pumpkin full of firecrackers from their dorm window onto a campus cop.
So they were trying to kill him,
You
or
almost
just
never
give
saw
him
that
like
family member again.
PTSD.
Yes.
And then that family member will look at you and be like, buddy, you've had a lot to drink today.
Yeah, whoa.
I'd slow it down, buddy. I wasn't
and
like
you're
you.
getting fat too. So what's up with that? Yeah, dude, family members love being like, you're getting pretty chunky. And I'm like, you're getting pretty old. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Pretty old and ugly, you stupid bitch. You thought about that? Fuck you.
Don't fuck with Bello, or this is what you'll get.
He takes it to a new extreme up here.
Yes.
I did go home for the holidays and get a lot of "Está poniendo gordito, papo." I was like, okay. There's no need for this. No, gordito means fat.
Language of love. I did know that. I did hear that in there.
And I'm just like, okay, it's okay. Yeah. I'll just, never mind.
Exit stage left.
Good call. No, this is weird that one, I'm curious on what type of girlfriend lets her boyfriend leave, just in general, whether you're going to your parents' house or not, leave the house with that shirt on.
Yeah.
Second, why was it a problem that then the girlfriend, when it was brought up, didn't go, yeah, now that you bring it up, that was a bad choice.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't going to think it was funny after all. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. And then why is the mother not on the dad's side?
The mom's like, that was funny, bro. Chill. That was funny as fuck.
You've been there, man. Come on.
The mom just daps him up when he comes in.
Yeah,
she's
the
like,
mom just says, I mean,
right,
is he wrong?
He's wearing a factually accurate shirt. Like, are you against science or something?
That actually be so fucking funny.
Do you want grandbabies?
Okay.
Dude, parents get crazy whenever you like turn 23 and you have a serious significant other. They're like, have kids right now, and you're like, you're the same person that didn't let me drink sodas after 8 p.m. and now we're talking about having kids. Relax, okay?
You want me to go in there and have sex?
Sexual intercourse.
So
you want me to talk to a woman?
Have you guys?
That's the hardest part.
It's practically impossible.
Honestly, I don't know.
I actually don't know a single woman.
It's true.
Really? If I asked you to name a woman, what would you say?
Condoleezza Rice.
That's a good one. Clap it up. Clap it up. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I've heard of her. I've never seen her, but I've heard of her before.
Total side note, those videos of people like just randomly going up to like someone in a supermarket and saying name a woman and the person just freezes
and they just freak out
are the best things ever.
Yeah. And then they said they're like Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
And you're
How
like-
did you? What?
Like, I
Those
like
are
it.
great.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This God, I had a fucking thought and I just lost it thinking about Condoleezza Rice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
She is distracting. I've heard.
Was interviewed for the Browns head coaching job back in 2016 for
There
some
you go.
reason.
I did hear that.
For
did hear
some
that.
reason.
They're desperate out there, man.
Well, we can dive into updates here. Update number
I don't know
1.
what update could change this.
Oh, there's a lot. Don't you worry. Some of these are important.
5, he says.
After reading these comments and listening to everyone's point of view, I sat my daughter down this morning and asked what her boyfriend actually said to her. This changes my opinion of him. Apparently,
Oh, he lied. Oh, he lied.
Had to
he
have.
not told my daughter what the phrase was on the shirt, but did tell her accurately what I said to him and asked him to do. He didn't use the word humiliated. That was her interpretation, is I guess what he's trying to say there. Her rush to defend him came from our examples. Apparently, she took note of the times I've defended my wife and vice versa. She also took note of our disagreements in private after the fact. She is going to talk to him when he gets back tomorrow to follow up on why he thought the shirt was appropriate for the family setting. I'll update again after that conversation. So I think what happened was he told his girlfriend what happened, never mentioning that what the shirt said, to kind of give a vibe of like, yeah, man, I wore a t-shirt and your dad was like, only a collared shirt, son. Go put on a goddamn polo if you're gonna come have dinner in my house.
Maybe that's legitimately what he thought the issue was.
I don't think so.
It's possible. It's like, why would you just blatantly lie whenever the shirt exists?
I hope
like,
he's not that dumb.
The guy wore the shirt to begin with. He's probably that dumb.
Fair enough.
Let's be
fair
real.
enough. Fair enough.
In my opinion, I don't think it's that he didn't know. I think he just was like, oh, fuck, I gotta like claw my way out of this now, and tried to tee it up without overtly saying a lie.
Overtly lying, but just withholding
Yeah.
the truth.
But withholding the truth and making it
Which is
sound
not lying.
like,
Which is
yeah,
not
he just
lying.
really didn't like a t-shirt, you know.
That gets into a
Just can't
gray
believe he was
area,
that.
Darrien.
Yeah. Well, that's why I did the eye don't.
Gets into a gray area. Is withholding the truth
Technically,
lying?
lying is, a verb. You have to like do it,
Being dishonest.
Yeah.
There
We'll
you
call
go.
it. We'll call it that. Update number 2. My daughter called him about an hour ago, and so I'm gonna say something. This is why I cut out some of these updates because of how this fucking guy writes. My daughter called him about an hour ago, and this will be informative. She asked him why he'd not told her what the shirt said. When he talked to her, his reply was saying, because it was embarrassing. Then she went on to ask him why he wore it originally. And he admitted that the shirt had been a gift from his older brother, who's 21. That the older brother dared him to and called him a chicken when he objected. Dumb sibling crap, apparently. She went on to tell him that none of what he'd done was cool and that she really liked him and that he had always been very kind to her. She said that she wasn't breaking up with him, but that these steps needed to be done. First, he needed to explain to his parents the entire situation.
Damn.
Second, he needed to show up in person to our home and bring the money for the shirt, as she put it. And then, in quotes, put in a whole ass kissing session that included the explanation of the dare, etc.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have been like, it's been real, man. I would have been like, great relationship. I would have been like, I'm not explaining this to my mom. I will get killed. So, it's been cool. We are not dating anymore. So, I don't need to go through all the trials and tribulations. Like, we're good. We're good.
She said that if this was handled well, they could talk about moving forward and what that looked like. After the phone call, she talked to her mom and I and admitted that she forgot her worth. She said that I, as long as she'd been alive, had never gone out of my way to embarrass her mom, and that I'd always been respectful and not let anyone be disrespectful to her mom, which made me feel good. So she wasn't going to settle for less. Good for her. I'll update after his visit later tomorrow afternoon.
Guy's on it. He's a damn reporter.
I know. He's giving all the updates. Oh God, there's so much less, and I just want to fucking shrink it into a. I don't want to quote all this.
Give me the spark notes.
Yeah. Basically, they had dinner with the other parents as well. The parents called and were like, "Our son's a fucking idiot." That's
true.
so fucking embarrassing. That the dinner was good. He gave an apology card with the $40 in it. He showed up with roses for the daughter and then yellow flowers for the mom to apologize for being disrespectful.
That's a good play. I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty
He's
good.
Cooking.
That's pretty good.
He's cooking right now.
And then his parents punished the fuck out of the older brother and were like, "You little fucker." He goes into a whole spiel about like, "Oh, older brother, like I just want his approval. Like I've always been the younger brother that's less athletic than him, so I wanted to like, just thought it'd be funny, whatever."
Grow up here, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
And basically they forgive him and they're like, "We like him. He's cool now." Just, that was like a weird incident. My first thought is, I know he's 16 and God, 16-year-old. Like, I was so fucking stupid when I was 16.
I thought they were 19.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting that confused with the last story. Sorry, because they were 16 for the project. 19 in this story. Correct. The older brother's 21. Yeah, even worse then, but still. Like, 19.
He's 2 years older than you. He's not that much cooler than you, dude. He can just drink now.
A,
be real.
And B, like, come on, man. You're 19. You're
Yeah,
smart enough.
Man.
You're smart enough. Like, you're allowed to make a lot of really dumb mistakes at 19, but that's one that's like, bro.
I made some stupid choices
What did you
at 19.
think was going to happen? You thought you were going to be like, "Big brother." You're lucky that dad didn't shoot you. There's dads you walk in with that shirt, he's like, "I'm not going to beat the fuck out of you because that's a crime. But if you ever try to come back in here with that shirt, I will break your spine like Bane in the Dark Knight Rises."
For letting him like come back like that night.
Right, and
I would have been
like making a scene out of it either.
I would have been like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're not welcome in this house."
Yeah. Well, because that's the thing. It's like, okay, your brother dared you to do it. Dude, we're not in elementary school. He's like, "Well, I triple dog dare you." And he's like, "Well, now I can't say no." Like,
well fuck. You twisted my arm.
I'm screwed now. No, that's insanity.
They're 19 and 21, like he puts it more like not so aggressively, but he's like, "You're not gonna do it because you're a little He was like, "Oh no, he's right, I am a like, bro, get the fuck, like, what is wrong with you, man?"
Just over and over again.
All I'm saying is he probably got in his own head really bad, and I just don't understand how you get that into your own head. Like, that is fucking crazy. Basically, they the way they punished the older brother is they took away his entire wardrobe for shirts and just replaced it with 10 neon pink t-shirts.
That's hilarious.
That's kind of hard.
That's
actually.
all you're
That's
gonna
kinda hard.
wear. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love that.
And also, apparently the older brother has a girlfriend. He was like, "Yeah, she actually likes the pink t-shirts. I don't mind it, whatever." If I were dating that guy, I'd be like, "You did that to your little brother, you fucking dick."
You sent
Yeah.
him
What is
into
wrong
another
with
person's
you?
house with that on.
Yeah, like you
Like,
knew.
what are you thinking?
Like, genuinely, your brother could have come home with a black eye. And just been like, "Yeah, the dad, like, literally, like, hit me when I walked in."
Struck me.
Just
Yeah.
punched me in the face.
Pinky ring on.
Yeah. You're 19, you're an adult. Like, one thing
That's
is if
true.
you're 15 and then an adult hits you, that's like, "Oh shit." You're 19, man. You're a man. If that dad said, "I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you," how
Said it's
dare
on
you
site.
walk into my house?
I'm not gonna lie though, y'all. Whenever we get older and we have like teenage daughters, don't be fighting kids, man. They got
No, I
nothing to
know.
lose.
I know.
They
Don't be
will
fighting
blast your
kids.
ass. They'll fuck- you'll be like, "Hey man, what's up?" And then they'll just fucking smoke your ass, dude.
They'll do what?
Yeah, you heard me. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
literally,
do we-
kids will.
Do we
Just
need to
kidding.
vote on that? Like, is it still a question of if the dad's the asshole?
For the sake of the graphic, we're gonna vote.
For the sake of formality, we will.
All right.
And yeah, huge kudos to the dad though for how he handled
Yeah,
it. I feel like he
job.
literally handled this the perfect way by just being like, "Hey man, you're gonna go buy a new shirt, and you're not coming back into this house until you do." But not in a violent way, just in a very like,
Are
go
you kidding
home
me?
or go to Walmart and buy a fucking shirt.
Yeah, tried to teach him a lesson too. Was like, hey man, that's like disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't
not
say
only
like,
to her,
"You
but
stupid
like to my
bitch,
wife.
how dare you?" He was just like, "You know how fucking rude that is? What is wrong with you, kid?"
What is happening, man?
Bitch.
Darrien, is this guy the asshole?
No.
Paddy, is this guy the asshole?
Yeah, no.
No.
Mm.
No, he's not.
Oh, my final vote. No. This guy is not the asshole.
Good job, guys. We didn't fuck that one up.
We didn't.
Hey,
We didn't.
first episode back, we cooked.
Yep. And with that being said, that kid's out $40 now.
Yeah.
He needs some money, bro. I remember when I was 19, $40, that's a lot of money.
$40 went a long way.
That's I don't know if you guys have seen the memes, but it's like when you're in college and you're broke and you're out on a date and she starts saying Jeff Bezos words like appetizer and drink and you're like, bitch, I got a crisp 20 in my pocket.
Yeah.
What are you ordering right now?
That's when you like look at her and you're like, look, no. Whatever you think is going on, it's not.
No.
Just the fear starts setting in. I know I told this story like very early on in the podcast, but there was a date that I had with my fiance who she started ordering stuff and I started doing real quick math in my head. I'm like 20, 30, 35. And I was in college too. So it like just kept climbing. I'm like 50, 55, 70. Can I just get a water, please? Actually,
like,
I don't want
Garçon,
anything.
do you have ice chips?
I wasn't actually that hungry. You got to start like making shit up. Yeah, I actually ate before I came here.
I ate before we came here. Yeah.
We're on a date at a restaurant. You're like, yeah, I didn't know. So
I just slammed a sandwich before hopping in the car. That's on me.
I stopped by the grocery store and got a sub.
I had a hot pocket at the convenience store down the street. I'm good.
Your stomach's growling and shit. You're like, I'm good, bro. I'm all
good.
set.
My stomach does that when I'm full.
Yeah. How's your food though? Like, is your food good? Oh, okay.
Then your stomach starts growling. She's like, "Are you sure you're not hungry?" It's like, "I got diarrhea right now."
Oh my
you know what I mean?
You go full nuclear.
Yeah. You're like, actually,
dude, my stomach's pretty fucked up. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man.
It's good to be back. Good to be back.
So, with that being said, she's ordering appetizers right now, Paddy. How can he make some money?
Yeah, no, I mean, new year, new me. I don't gamble anymore. And then I threw that new me out and went back to old me because old me was a lot better. Scotty Scheffler, Masters, didn't win last year. Will be beginning in April. This tournament will be played. He is coming off a very good season. He got 2 majors, got close to completing his career Grand Slam. Rory beat him out at the Masters this year. I think he comes back hungry to get another last year. And comes back hungry, ready to get another green jacket. I think he gets the job done. He is the favorite right now, and it is pretty square bet, but he'll at least be in contention on Sunday, give you something to watch, give you something to root for. So Scotty Scheffler to win the 2026 Masters.
Roger that. Really quickly, I'm gonna read a quote from one of these updates that I shortened for you guys because I want you to see what you like, a touch of like 5 minutes of what you would have read had I.
Okay.
Basically talking about dinner. I cooked tonight to give my wife a break. I made an Indian dish called butter chicken with basmati rice.
Oh,
hell yeah. God. Good job, man.
Neither had eaten curry. Though. Neither had eaten curry before, but I loved it. Woohoo!
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad that we, got that on the back end. Man.
It's about 5 minutes of things like that. I was like, I can't read this. I just can't. Hey guys, make sure you follow us on Twitter that Paddy doesn't post on, Instagram that we do post on, TikTok that we do post on. Leave us reviews on the podcast app Spotify. I'm not seeing enough on there, guys. We need more. More. We love you guys. We're going to catch you next week. We're excited for the second episode on the YouTube channel. Tell us if you like it. Interact with us. We love you guys.
Hi, Mom.